Hey, what is going on, everybody? This is Bill Mouse at BillMausArt, the Weekly Mouse. July 20th. Hey, it's 10 o'clock. I'm actually starting on time. This is good. This is good. This is a good beginnings. Good times. Let me switch up this little visual that we've got up on screen. My monitor, I swear to God, it's turning on and off by itself. Okay, so anyways, here I am. How's everybody doing? Let me switch over here to another thing here, so that way a little bit closer to what we're doing. Let's see who's in the room with us tonight. This is our pre-Comic-Con show, and to prove that this is my pre-Comic-Con show. Wow, look at that, Jake. Look who's going to work. So anyways, wow, why is my computer monitor turning on and off? You know, at some point I'm gonna have to do something about that. I'm gonna have to switch over there and turn it. I have to unplug my monitor and plug it back in order for it to start. It turns off by itself right when I don't want it to, which is actually bad for any monitor, right? So let's see who's in the room with us. We got some extra noise in the background. It's all good. Kevin, dude, and sold. Excellent. This is my best piece. I want to sell it to all of you. Chet says, too late, Luther. Too late. Kevin says, yeah, the intro needs more women, but Wonder Woman is a good start. I thought so. And that particular scene is one of my favorites. Ken, what's going on, man? Evening, good sir, and evening to all you good gents that are with us tonight. Kevin says, oh, right, too late, as I bought it all. The three amigos. So who's Dusty? Some person, what's up, dude? Glad you're hanging out with us tonight. Kevin is grinning in a villainous way. Some person is in the room. Yep. Kevin is feeling mischievous, my friends. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I figured we're gonna get some new footage and some new content and some new stuff. Kind of spruce up the show a little bit. Give us a little something to entertain ourselves with in between drawings, right? Cool. Kevin is asking, Bill, your 2024 Weekly Mouse pencil lead is broken. You need to sharpen it. Yes, it is. You notice that in the logo? Kevin says, hey, it's Hal. Christopher, what's up, dude? Glad you're hanging out with us, man. Chuck Smash. How you doing, man? I'm glad you're hanging out with us. Kevin says, you aren't supposed to show those badges on social media. Oh, crap. Okay, well, good thing this is a private setting, so none of that leaves this room. Just so you guys know, that was just between you and me, man. Kevin says it's the invisible woman in an invisible bikini. Yeah, it's let me see. Let me get my light over here turned up a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna do some. I got some 9x12s, some 9x12 toned paper. We're gonna do something fresh. Right off the top. I usually kind of prep something ahead of time, but we're hopping on a plane on Tuesday, and we've been going nuts over here, getting everything ready, finishing up last minute things, packing, all that good stuff before a big trip. And Comic-Con is the biggest trip. San Diego is it's a crazy show, dude. It's in a league of its own. As far as good news, as far as shipping things, our Entity Comics Parody Division issue #1 completely shipped. All of the issues are out. We might have some extra issues, but we're talking about like maybe 5 or 10 copies at the most of the first printing of our issue 1 of Parody Division with Savage Becca, and then on the flip side, we have the famous Cat Mouse with her story with the Midnight Snack and Willow. Really cool stuff. I just really proud of this issue. I'm really glad it came together. And then Club Corrupt finally started packing and getting put together, and so it's like that fulfillment is going to run through the month of August. So just to let everybody know that everything is already set. We're in the middle of fulfillment, but we have to take a small break this coming week because we'll be at Comic-Con. So let me see here. Ken says, we don't need no stinking badges. Something Comic-Con-ish. This is true. You know what? It's I'm completely open to ideas because like literally I was packing, I was getting some artwork. I posted some artwork up on my Facebook page from the latest issue of Nera X, which was already off to the printer and all that good stuff. But I've got the original artwork here. There's some pages left. So if you want to check out my Facebook page at bill.mouse or at BillMausArt, you'll see the link there for the post. There's some pages still left, some interior pages from Nera X Dark Seas #2. Let me see here. Kevin says, no, Ken, no badgers. You're right. We don't need no sticky badgers. It is a colorful black book. Yeah, the black books are a special edition. So, but I'm so happy that we finally had this issue like actually put together. It's got more pages than we would normally put into a single issue. I want to flip through it so bad. Here you go. You can look at the back because it's just a brick wall. They're not censored on the inside. It's all adult artwork on the inside, so I can't really show it on the old Facebook and on the old YouTubes. Oh, you know what? I can say something though about Comic-Con. Just so people know. First of all, we're going to be at booth 2001 with First Comics. Look at how high tech this is right here. And then we're going to be with Committed Comics at table L09. And then we've got, if you go to BillMaus.com, I'll post it on my Facebook page too. But if you go down here to BillMaus.com, I got my my scheduling. I got Cat Mouse and I both have our scheduling set up. All the times are listed for when we're going to be signing at both of these booths. They've got us scheduled for specific times, and at the First Comics booth, we're actually going to be signing and selling some exclusive prints that are just for the show. So let me show you guys that because I'm actually prepared. Look at this. I'm actually prepared. So I have a special Zen Bounty Wars print, brand new image, just for the show. They're going to have prints there for me to sign. I think that's going to be awesome. Let me see here. I know, man. I wanted to flip through it. I really did. 2001, A Space Oddity. That's how I remember the number of the booth. I swear to God. When I'm at the show walking back and forth, I know what booth I'm supposed to get back to. 2001 and L09 for Committed Comics. Kevin says, what great art. I'll buy that for $1. Some person says Comic-Con-ish, maybe something that's all about selling and self-promotion. Okay, that's a general idea. If you want to toss me some ideas, and we'll that's what we're going to sketch up. I want to sketch at least 2 pieces tonight that we can actually auction off tonight during the show. I think that would be a lot of fun. Oh, my monitor turned off again. Okay, come on. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's going to be irritating. Kevin says, Bill, prepared? Who cloned him? Oh, thanks, Chuck. Yeah, I appreciate that. I don't know if we're going to have... I'm assuming that we're not going to have any prints left after the show. It's meant to be a show exclusive. At the very least, it's definitely going to be a show first. So only people that are at the show are going to get them first. If there's any prints left over after the show, I'll certainly let people know. Because I think that would be fun to have some prints available afterwards. That would be fun. Chuck says, loving the colors. Did you color the print? Yes, I did. I did. I like coloring my own stuff when I can. A lot of the times, Cat Mouse is actually doing a lot of our in-house coloring. She's way better at it and way faster at it than I am. So, but when I have a chance, I still love to be able to do it. Put my little stamp on there. Kevin says, and here I was thinking we needed something beachy. It could be something beachy. Throw a character name at me and maybe just some little ideas, and we'll just go from there. We'll go from there and we'll see what we come up with. Some person says, I can't think of anything definite, just vague stuff that can materialize into something. Yeah, that's where my brain is at right now. Nira selling a comic about her adventures. I like that. I like that. Like Nira, like at her table at Comic-Con, like selling you one of her books. I like that. Yeah, that is going very meta. I like that. That's cool. That's cool. I like that idea. Platinum, what's up, dude? You see, he says, hello, Mr. Mouse. And all speaking of cons, do you do Chicago or somewhere in the whereabouts for shows? That is. Normally we do, but the last couple of years, thanks to everything that's happened in the world, I've been doing less and less shows. This past year, I actually really cut back on all of my shows. I'm really only doing like Tidewater Comic-Con, which we've already done this year, and San Diego. This year has been very, very light on shows. But I want to start putting Chicago and New York, and there's a ton of shows that we want to do up and down the East Coast. So we want to start getting back into the swing of things again. So I think next year, 2025 is going to be a lot more busy when it comes to shows. So I'll definitely post about that as soon as I know more. Christopher says, are you going to sightsee in San Diego? I definitely am, because I miss San Diego. We used to live there. I lived there for like 12 years or so, and I've got family there. We're going to go see friends and hang out at the places that we like to go hang out and chill out and stuff. So yeah, we're going to do the show. Then we stay an extra couple of days, hang out with family and friends, and it's going to be awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, dude. Kevin says, Pamela Anderson, Babe Watch. Babe Watch is an idea. That could be the second one. I'm going to write it down. That might be a good idea. Savage Becca on the beach. Ooh. That might actually win, because that's one of our girls, man. All right, I tell you what. Right now, Nira X selling a book and Savage Becca on the beach. I think that's what we're going to be shooting for, my friends. I like that. That way we can get to sketching. Pops, what's up, dude? I'm glad you're hanging out with us. Very, very cool. I'm going to sharpen this pencil up real quick. Yeah, we're going to get to work here, man. Let me see. Let me get a point on this pencil. We'll start with Nira at Comic-Con. I think that'll be a good way to start. I'm just seeing a boob. Sexy Stan Lee. We might have to put Stan Lee in the background. He does cameo. No cameo is too short for Stan Lee. Solace getting a suntan. I haven't drawn Solace in a while. I'll put her down as an extra idea, just in case. In fact, I'm going to write down Solace. I'm going to write down tan, just in case. I know I wish we could draw Solace the way she's supposed to be, because she's not a very clothed character. Beach bingo. All right, let me see here. Oh, you know what? I showed you my print, but let me show you a second print, because Cat Mouse is going to be with me signing at First Comics at booth 2001. And this is her print. And this is all her doing. Pencils, inks, colors, the whole bit. She's gearing up to work on this. Is gonna be a long project, so it's not gonna be out for a minute. But it's gonna be Zen Intergalactic Ninja manga. Really, really looking forward to it. So she's gonna put her own stamp on Zen, and I think her Zen is looking freaking cool as shit. It's awesome, man. Kevin says, "Will Solace be on a jack shit prop rod?" That was a good scene, by the way. I like that scene. Platinum says, "I would really like a, a little tiny Becca running around, or a little tiny Solace." You know what? I'm gonna write that down as extras for when we're done with the piece, because we can add the little tiny one. Becca or Solace? These are good ideas, man. These are good ideas. All right, so I think we're going to start with Nira selling at Comic-Con, maybe with a little tiny Savage Becca or something right next to her. And these are going to be brown rendered pencil drawings. So this is on 9x12 tone paper, and let's see how we do, man. This will be fun. In fact, it'll be more fun if you could see what we're doing. There you go. All right. And hopefully my screen doesn't pop on and off. That was really irritating. Somebody posted, well, not somebody, Billy Tucci posted, our good friend Billy Tucci, he posted on, I want to say it was on Instagram. It might have been on Facebook. But there was a news crew interviewing people on the Comic-Con floor back in, like, I want to say it was 1993. And holy crap, we all looked pretty young, dude. But they were going up and down the aisles talking about the bad girls of comics. And I guess the general public was not aware that sexy girls were a thing, because they were talking to everybody like it was like we had just invented butter or something. It was like they'd never seen anything quite like it. Some person says Nira in a really bad cosplay. Oh, that might not be a bad idea. I kind of like that idea. I like that. I have to think about, as I'm drawing her. We'll think about what cosplay we could put her in. That might be pretty cool. Christopher says Nira X cosplay at Comic-Con. Okay, so we got 2 for Nira X in cosplay at Comic-Con. I like this. Kevin says a really bad cosplay, bad girls. So Lady Death, that's a possibility. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Nira X cosplaying as Lady Death. What do you guys think about that? I think that's a cool idea. That's actually a pretty dope idea. I like that idea. All right, I'm thinking about her pose and facial expression, all that sort of stuff. Make sure everything makes sense here. This is good. This is good stuff. Make sure I get her eyes looking in the right direction. There we go. I like that Lady Death cosplay. That's a good idea. Some person says interpret however you want. That's good. Platinum says have Nira complaints. Have Nira complaining at Bill or Kat. It's like, what the hell are you guys doing to me? I was just thinking of bad girls with white hair. That works. That seriously works. Platinum says Lady Death is kind of done to death, in my honest opinion. Well, let's see. What do you think of Felicia Hardy has too much on, and Lady Death has a big sword? But Black Cat. I don't know. Felicia might be. That could be a thing. Well, I'll tell you. We'll make a solid decision as soon as I get past her face here. Get her face all set. There we go. shading on there. We can have her kind of dressed up like Velma or something like that. That might be. What do you think about Nira X as dressing up as Velma? That'd be sexy. There we go. Oh, I got you. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I got you. Kevin says, well, Platinum, it would be fun to see what Nero would complain about. Mr. Malice, why can't you ever have me wearing the same thing twice? You know, that's actually a legit problem. I do have her wearing something different every time. She likes to change. Platinum says Nira in street clothes would be fire. Just a normal artist mode. You know, that could be something too. I kind of like that idea. Jinkies. Here we go. Let me sharpen this up a little bit. You know what? If I had her like in street clothes, like she's an artist, maybe put some cool glasses on her. You know what I'm saying? Like a pair of reading glasses, like a little larger than you can say like a librarian kind of glasses, and then have her like with a little T-shirt with like some low riding jeans. You know, just some normal everyday clothes, but just kind of sexy, right? So it's like. Kind of picture her hair parted to one side a little bit. You guys are making the paper gods talk to me. I have to follow the the direction of the paper. I don't think I've ever seen Nero wearing like glasses before. You know what I mean? Kind of sexy. Mira's over here at Comic-Con trying to sell her artwork. She's trying to take my job. Let me sharpen this pencil up. See what we got going on. Some person says if you do Velma, you could have one of her villains be dressed as a classic Scooby-Doo villain. Ah, that's a good idea too. I like that idea. Christopher says Nira X in Artist Alley as an artist. You know, I think it's kind of moving in that direction, right? I kind of feel it. Chet says, Bill, the PR Bill Mouse hairstyle was at San Diego Comic Con '94. Yeah, you know what? I think '94 is pretty darn accurate. I think it's pretty accurate. Christopher says, Nira X walking a Great Dane dressed as Velma. Yes, yes, yes. But you want me to put Velma's like her big sweater? You just have her, because she has like kind of like that turtleneck thing going on, you know. I gotta see how big her body's gonna end up being on this pose. I think I'm going to do a little bit, kind of a mashup, a little bit, because like I want like the turtleneck, like the Velma turtleneck, you know what I mean? But I'm still going to make it like a crop top, because I always like seeing Nira's belly. See how much room we got on for the scene. You guys have given me some good inspiration tonight. This is some good stuff. Platinum says, I bid on it, but heck, I bid on everything. But of course you can bid on it. The bidding is all good. We'll see how much room we have for some background elements. Still have to leave some room maybe for little tiny Savage Becca. Yeah, there goes my monitor again. Let's see. Give me just a second. I'm gonna unplug my monitor and plug it back in, and see what happens. It'll only take a second. It's like I have full access to like the back of the monitor because it's kind of small. All right, I got that. Let's plug it back in and hope for the best. All right, there we go. Always so irritating when the monitor turns off for no reason whatsoever. Let's see. Kevin says, let's see. I know a view of Nira in her closet. So we can see the decisions she has to make every day as to what to wear. I like that too, man. That could be a series. Kevin says, "Oh no, is Nira becoming a geek or a nerd?" Some person says, "You've drawn Nira so much, you should one day do a draw stream blindfolded." No, that would be horrible. Chet says, get Kat in the stream too, support. She's actually working right now. She's in the middle of working on quite a few different things. So So I can't break her away from her schedule right now. Platinum says, have her holding a Bill Mouse #1 comic. That could be a thing. Kind of like that idea. ENX as the minor 49er. Some person says a turtleneck sweater would look good on her figure. Yeah. You know, I kind of like, you know, like kind of like making it out underneath. You know what I mean? Kevin says, how big her body is. Is that what you really wanted to say? No, Kevin. Anyone remember the Virgin Killer sweaters? Does anybody remember those? Do you remember those? Some person says Nira as the Adam West Batman. Catwoman, obviously, and Batgirl, like, get really cheesy. Like, dressing her up as the Adam West Batman, that would be, I don't know, there's something about that. It'd be cheesy, but that would be sexy. I don't know. Chet says, wasn't born before the 70s, Kevin. If you're going to show belly, give her a belly chain or a navel ring. Oh, maybe a little belly button piercing, maybe? Yeah. That could be a good thing. Let's see, Chet says you could always have one of those chibis on Nira's shoulder with hands over eyes as Nira reading a Club Corrupt book. That's actually pretty dope. Let's see, her closet would be another world. It would be, dude. I can just imagine. Kevin says, I highly doubt the little tinies are as innocent as you think. Allura as the Joker and Mercy as the Riddler. Man, we're gonna have some good lists. Gonna have some good lists. I'm looking forward to it. All right, let's see here. Let's make sure we get some definition here. Zoinks! Like how those defining threads get wider as we go around these shapes. All right, let's see here. I'll probably have her sleeves rolled up a little bit too. Like she's already got the rolled up midriff going on. There we go, a little bit of shadow here. Alright, doing good. Let's see, arm like here. Got a little something something in her hand. Maybe some artwork, maybe a book. Looks like the other sleeve is all the way kind of covering her, half her hand a little bit. It's good. This is good. There we go. Let me sharpen this up a little bit. Kevin says, have you ever seen Nira fully dressed in something so normal? Some person says, could be someone sneaking up behind her. This is very true. Platinum says, will you post these pieces to the club later? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'll take some really... I either, when it comes to pieces like this, sometimes I'll make very good scans, or I'll photograph them with like actual really good light, so that way I get the resolution right. But yeah, I'll definitely post these to the club later. Some person says, I always like Velma more than Daphne. Yeah, I think that's a consensus too. I agree with that. For people that are watching later on, we're asking ourselves if we're going to post these to the club later. Every time we mention the club, we're talking about our club, or we have a Patreon page, and it's at patreon.com/clubcorrupt. And for people that don't realize, we post all of our our sexy adult artwork over there, and we try to update it as often as we can. The club is actually quite small right now. We're a tight little group, and but as time goes on, we're going to get more and more content on a regular basis going up into the club. So it's like, I appreciate you guys supporting it and helping it grow while we get kind of caught up with some other things too. So that's our club, and there's 2 different tiers on the club, and you just need the $5 tier to have access to everything. There's a $10 tier there, but that's only like if you really want to give a little bit extra, support the studio in that way, give us a couple extra pens, buy us a coffee, that sort of thing. You only need the $5 tier, and you get access to all the different posts. So I just want to let you know ahead of time that's all you need to have access to everything. You don't have to get the $10 tier. The $5 will be just fine. And the good thing about the club is that, especially when we have things like this where we're actually sharing ideas, I think it's a lot of fun that a lot of your ideas are the ones that make it up into the club. So when I upload things to the club, I try to make sure that I'm uploading, as high res as the image is, so that way you get a high res image that you can have for your digital collections. Actually, the way this is going right now, I didn't have enough room to put. I was thinking I was going to put some low-riding jeans on her, but I didn't have enough room, so it kind of looks like she's not wearing pants at all. Which most of the women I've known in my life, they prefer no pants. They hate pants. So they would probably agree with this. Put a little point on this pencil here. We're going to turn. Whoops! Here we go. Turn the volume down on this thing here real quick. There you go. Just want to make sure we got got our things all lined up over here. All right, cool. All right, so far so good. Let's see. Let me put this here. That way you can see the whole thing here. Kevin says, "Buy my book, fanboy, or I will come to your house and erase all your anime." Yeah, exactly. Team Daphne. Kevin says Velma isn't feeling cold enough, but then again, it really isn't cold at Comic Con unless you are that one spot by the escalator. Yeah, I know that's right. SDA's in the house. What's up, man? I'm glad you're hanging out with us, dude. We're throwing some ideas back and forth, having some fun with Nira X. Kevin says, Ken, we know you're about to type Tramp Daphne. You're awesome, dude. Cool. Some person says, and the winner of the cosplay contest with a unanimous vote, Pantsless Velma. That is like no doubt. Something about this one like feels complete here. But what do you think about the piece here? Do you think she should be holding up an issue of Nira X? She should be holding up a copy of Club Corrupt? Not really sure. You know what? I'll put some white highlights, and I'll see what ideas you guys toss at me. I want to see what Nira could be holding. This is one of the things I really like about doing the pencil sketches on the brown paper is that I get to do these soft white highlights and stuff. It's like I just think that's always dope. I really like doing that. Some person says you can use rejected titles from the... Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Ken says Club Corrupt because it's geared more to cosplay. It is, actually. It is. The Mouse, #1. Damn it, Platinum. That's actually a fun idea. I like that. Kevin says fanboy over here holding up her pants. It's his trophy. The Mouse gets it. That made me laugh. The Mouse, #1. From the House of Mouse comes the Mouse. A worthy addition. Hey, Cutty. Everybody says hi. The Mouse, #1. limited edition. All right, put in some little highlights. Little highlights in her hair. Man, I really like this piece. Yeah, I'm going to make a good scan of this one. Kevin says, I read that as rejected titties. Bro. It's like, watch out, Big Mouse may have an issue with that title. Nah, man. That's my title. That's my title. Nobody can take it from me. All the weird titties Bill drew back when he was drunk. Those were my training titties. Platinum says, ask Kat if she hates pants. Haha. All women hate pants. Every woman I've ever met hates pants. Kevin says, let's see, it may say the mouse on the outside, but on the inside, it's all Club Corrupt. Inspired by Back to the Future 2 and Biff 10 and Ooh La La. That's a good movie reference, bro. Platinum said this little piece needs a little tiny bill. That's possible. Yeah, I let it get to my head. It's already got a little bit of Savage Bill going on over here. I got Bill right there. Let me see. Let me sharpen this up a little bit. I think maybe a little tiny Savage Becca was like a good idea. I like that idea a lot. Oh, this pencil broke again. Sometimes I press too hard. Let me see. Let's make a little room for a Savage Becca down here. Some person is asking, is this for San Diego Comic-Con? It's you know what? It's call this a pre-San Diego Comic-Con piece of artwork because we're actually going to auction this off tonight. In fact, we're probably going to start the auction for this piece right now before we get it finished. So, you know what? Let's do that just because there's no reason to rush. So the only rules for our bidding, our little auction thing that we like to do every Saturday, is that when you type in a number, just type in the word bid next to your number, so that way we know that that's a serious bid. And I'll do my best to keep track of it over here on the side, so that way I don't have to scroll back up. So if anybody, and it could be any number. This is our pre-San Diego Comic-Con sketches that we're doing here just for you guys. Why does a little Bill look like Gru? It does look like Gru. Check it out. So yeah, we'll just keep bidding on this. There's probably like another 15 minutes or so, like in order for me to draw a little Savage Becca in the corner. and then this piece will be all finished, and then we can do a little 10-second countdown. So if you guys would like the bid on this piece, all good. So I'm just going to draw like a little border thing around it, make sure we have Savage Becca, and then we're going to draw like one more piece for the evening, just one more brown pencil piece like this one. Kevin's in the room for $1. Kevin's going to buy this for $1, y'all, unless you outbid him. You got to outbid Kevin. Does a Vanna White impression. STA says bid $1 and pocket lint. All right, we stopped accepting pocket lint a little while back. You guys. So yeah, I'll let that keep on going, and we'll finish the piece up. Ken's in the house with 20. Thanks so much, Ken. I'm gonna write it down on the side here so that way we keep track of you. And I think I'm gonna sign it on this side. So let me put Savage Becca over here because I think that would be cool. You know what? I'll bring the camera just a little bit closer because like Savage Becca's she's gonna be a little tiny. Be tiny Savage Becca. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys. Tiny Savage Becca with her tiny bikini. And Savage Becca has that big hair. Bro, this is like the second time the lead broke. Okay. Let me sharpen this up. Some person says, do you accept payments in ham sandwiches? I used to. That used to be a valid form of payment. But now, unfortunately, I have to take cash and gold bullion and small unmarked bills. Kevin says, you should have included pizza and breath mints. Those were valid back in the day as well. Ken says, put a belly chain on there and the bid might go up. You know what? There's gonna be a little belly piercing right here. I'm definitely gonna put a little belly piercing right there. Yeah, I like that. Platinum's in the house with 50. Thanks, dude.
A belly chain is different.
Yeah, I don't want to do the belly chain. I want to do the little piercing. I want to do a little. Kat's disappointed. She wanted to see the belly chain. But I don't like her belly runs off the edge of the paper, so I don't have enough room to have it.
Chain goes on the waist.
It's like right here.
The tiniest part. Yeah.
The tiniest part right here. I'll have to see. What do you guys think? A belly chain or a pierced belly button? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'll let you guys tell me what you think while I'm drawing Savage Becca. I gotta put Savage Becca over here in this corner. So we're either gonna put like a little belly chain, which is like would hang right around here, right? Or a little pierced belly button, little belly button ring. And honestly, they don't conflict with each other. And one's up here and one's down here. We could end up doing both. Near as stylish like that. You could do both. I was planning out where Savage Becca's hair was gonna go. And she's gonna be wearing a little tiny bikini this time. She wears a slightly bigger bikini in the book. I'm going to give her a little tiny one this time. This drawing deserves it. Kevin says, "Is it going to be an N logo piercing?" That's a possibility. If I could think about it. Ken says the little chain. All right, so the little chain hangs like right around here, like before it really gets to her hips. Some person says the piercing could be something like a tiny magnifying glass. Don't know if that would work visually. Platinum says, "I vote yes." That sort of implies that you're saying both. I think you're saying both. That's a non-committal. Yes, Platinum. Ken says, with the positioning of the character, I changed my vote to piercing. Really? Changing your vote to piercing? All right. Net art, Bill. Everything's little. Chuck says a simple piercing would be cute, in my honest opinion. I agree. We're gonna put the piercing first, and then unless somebody comes in and says that they really want to see the little belly chain, then we won't put the belly chain. Yeah, no school like the old school. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, so we got Platinum in the house right now with 50. We got the little belly button ring. We have Savage Becca's hair, which takes up a bit more space than you'd think. Yeah, I like the little belly button ring. It's something cute and it's subtle. It's got a little ring on it, a little highlight. Little tiny Becca. It's good. All right, let me pull back a little bit. I want to get an aerial view here. All right, so I want to put a little border around it just to finish it up. I always like putting these little borders around things. Get my signature. This is a fun piece, dude. For the first appearance of the mouse. All right, let's see. That's a big pen. Let me get this little pen here for the year. 2024 in the house. All right, I think this piece is all good. I gotta let this paint dry, or let the white dry a little bit for the little border. This came out good. He's good. Platinum says the borders really are great and needed finishing touch in my opinion. Yeah, I really like putting that little bit of a touch, that little touch on it. I like that. I like doing that. Kevin says, return with us to the days of big hair. But no year on the art? Oh yeah, we've got the year. We've got the year on there. I got my little, it looks like, remember, you're the one that actually told me that it looks like a Jupiter sign at the bottom of my signature, but it's like just the 2024. There you go. Cool. Platinum says, what happened to the stamp, by the way? I can still put the stamp on here. It's the signature might be a tiny bit too big. I didn't want to use the stamp this time because it's like the way the drawing is. There was only this little bit of space right here in the corner to put it. But I'll be happy to put the stamp on there if you want to. So just let me know. Just let me know. It'd be all good. I just didn't have the stamp right next to me. Now I've got this official 2024 BillMausArt stamp. And I don't put it on all pieces, but I like to put it on there when I can. Ken says, "Is Nira Velma cold? She's just a little chilly. She's just a little bit on the chilly side. I would say a little nippy, but that might be too obvious." All right, and I'll trim off the little edge here, so this will be good. So I'm going to go ahead and put this up for a 10-second countdown. He said, "Not cold enough." All right, I'll put it up for a 10-second countdown. Right now, Platinum's in the house with 50. Thanks so much, dude. Now, if anybody else wants to bid on it, now is the time, because we're going to move on to a second sketch for the evening. So 9, 8, 7. Kevin says 60. Kevin is in the house with 60. Thanks, dude. You're awesome, bro. Kevin says 60. I'll write that down over here. Make sure we're all good. Platinum's back in the house. Coming in with the big stick. Platinum says 75, yo. So Platinum's in the house right now for 75. Kevin says, "You got it, Platinum. You got it, Platinum." Cool, man. Cool, man. You guys are awesome, dude. All right, continuing to count down with 6. Whoops, let me get it over here. Get it over here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Platinum, please, everybody congratulate Platinum for winning the bid tonight on this piece. I'm going to go ahead and note it here so I know that this one belongs to Plat. Thanks, dude. You're awesome, bro. All right, I'm going to set this one aside. I got this here note so that I know to set it aside for you. I've got some other things that are already in the mail headed your way too. So please keep your eyes open for that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, man, you're the best, dude. You're the best, dude. I'm going to write that down right over here. That's cool. As it is said, it is done. Thanks, brother. All right. All right. Well, we got our second. We're going to be working on the second idea. The second idea that we had was Savage Becca. At the maybe some kind of beach setting, maybe maybe a little bit of a beach setting for Savage Becca. So that's going to be our second piece. Kevin said, "Woohoo!" You're awesome, dude. Yeah, congratulations, dude. And thank you for supporting and collecting, man. Always, dude. That's what makes this all fun. All right, let me get a little point on this here. Paper. Kevin says 69. All right, we're gonna take the little banner down for a second because we don't need it up there right now. Go back to my little comments screen. Oh, Kevin says here, Savage Becca getting soaked at SeaWorld. That would make it theme specific. If I put like a dolphin or something in there, that would be San Diego-ish. That would be San Diego-ish. I can't deny that. All right, let's see. Let me put the camera right up here. Kind of like that. Kind of like that idea. Christopher, what's up there? I'm glad you're hanging out with us, dude. We just now auctioned off a piece. So you missed the first piece. Here, I'll show it to you real quick. Just because you're coming in a little bit late. All good. So we just auctioned off this piece right here. Platinum, thank you so much, dude. Part of our inner circle. And we're going to work on one more piece for the evening, which is going to be Savage Becca. Possibly with a dolphin. This might actually be kind of cool. You're gonna stretch my SeaWorld knowledge. Kind of like that. If I can keep this pencil from breaking, it'll be even better. There we go. Let me sharpen this back up again. I got these little details, man. I need a sharp pencil for this stuff. I need a sharp pencil for this stuff. Let's see. Platinum says, make this one sans little tiny solace, or I gotta get it too. Little tiny solace might be calling you. But for right now, we'll concentrate on just making sure we get Savage Becca and this dolphin. I think a dolphin is our call to order here. But man, I do love drawing Solace. I like bringing her to life. I like bringing her to parties. Let's see. Let me bring the camera a little bit closer so I can see a little bit better how it's coming out. I want to make sure that this one is a little bit more of a full body piece. So the eye details and stuff are a little bit smaller. Yeah, I'm glad Savage Becca has become a thing. Because she's fun to have around. She's fun at parties. I think she's got to be one of my only characters that I could think of off the top of my head that has freckles. So historically speaking, very significant character. Kevin says, now I wonder if Platinum really knows Solace. Some person says, what's that? Put in a bunch of LTs? Yeah, little tinies. That's our thing now. I like it. Yeah, Platinum says, I miss Solace. I know, yeah. I really want to work on, if it's not a one, and if I can't do it like a little mini series sometime soon, I at least want to do like a one-shot adventure. And honestly, what I should do is, since we got the club going on, is I'll take some time, since I don't have enough time to draw like a full adventure, like right now, like right off the bat. What we can do is one page at a time, or even one panel at a time, we could draw up a new Solace story and just post it to the club page until we finally get the whole story finished, and then we can publish the book after that. That could be a good way of making that happen. So that way we get a little bit of a Solace fix in the meantime, and then later on we actually get the benefit of we can collect up a real physical issue. That would be dope. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Dude. There's nothing stopping us, man. So we'll make the time. See, she's got some freckles. Got some freckles on there. There we go. Put it a little bit closer. Ken says Solace makes every party better. Kevin says, "Oh, I guess you do know her." Solace brings all the party favors. Yes, she does. Savage Thicka, you mean? This is true. One page at a time? How many years for that smirk? I know. We also have another story that we're supposed to be finishing, or continuing, I should say. And it's a Cyber Angel story, and it happens a little bit more like, it's more of a space-bound story with the jelly creature. So Kevin knows that we need to continue working on that. So that's definitely on our list. We're going to make sure that we get caught up so that we get busy on this stuff, because we got lots of cool stories we want to tell, and they're too fun to not do it. And of course, like the last picture, we're going to put a much smaller bikini on Savage Becca for this piece. We're going to make this one nice and fun. I like that you got me thinking about how I'm going to fit a dolphin in here right off the bat. But I'm glad I'm thinking about it now instead of further down the piece. So that's a good thing. Got my brain already thinking about and like planning ahead. He's good. He's good. You guys have fed me lots of good ideas tonight. Savage Becca is always so cute. Platinum says, I remember you did a post of Solace not too long ago. It was amazing. Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, I've been looking for excuses to draw her a little bit more often. So we're definitely gonna bring her back, because she's over the top. She's one of our over the top characters. I know Jelly. Jelly's got to come back. Not the KY variety. How small can you make it? How small can I make the dolphin? The jelly? Okay, we'll have to. We need that jelly story. LOL. I know. Yeah, we got to add like 4 or 5 more pages to it, and that's gonna be a done deal. And I'm thinking that jelly story. I gotta ink that in color. That's got to be like a Club Corrupt, like actual print story. That's gonna be good. Kevin says she's straddling it, of course. Kevin says, thanks to the blowhole for bikini, and Becca too. It is all wet. Oh, for sure, dude. Yeah, we're not going to stop at one story. That's for sure. It's like, yeah, I look forward to seeing Skin 13 come to life. Yeah, that's the one that's actually scheduled for the next issue, for sure. Yep. Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how big the dolphin is going to be just yet. It all depends on how the rest of this starts coming together. The paper's gonna kind of tell me when I get to that point how big the dolphin is going to be. And I'm not sure if she's going to be writing it or if she's going to be next to it. That's something else. Yeah, the paper's going to have to determine. There we go. Yeah, there's some parts of the torso. As soon as you got to get certain things in position before your brain can kind of unlock what else is happening. I'll lightly block it out, but when I'm doing these kinds of drawings, it's not a lot of erasing can happen for me to like really adjust or change things. So I'm sort of following where the drawing is leading me and trusting it from there, you know? There we go. Oh, Kevin says, I mean, how small can you make the bikini? You can get some inspiration from Wicked Weasel Swimwear. Yes, yes. Oh, we're going to make the bikini as small as all that. Yeah, we'll make it really small. Platinum says, little tiny dolphin being ridden by little tiny Solace. That could be a thing, dude. It's like, I'm noting it here just in case, because that's actually pretty funny. I like it. Lucky dolphin. There we go. We're getting closer. Being brave, I'm drawing some feet. Yeah. All right, let's put a little sharpening. All right. Kevin says Becca is recreating a scene out of Gulliver's Travels. But for all we know, the dolphin and Solace are full size. Christopher says, "Are you going to scan these and put them in the club?" Yes, absolutely. Yep, I'll make some. I'll make some good scans, some high-res images out of these, and they will be posted in the club. Feet. He's no life belt, dude. All right, let me see which way this is gonna go. see where this dolphin is gonna be situated. See if I still remember how to draw a dolphin from memory. I'm drawing this from memory, yo. This isn't me. This isn't me looking at a reference or nothing. Chet says, as Bill rehashes his days at SeaWorld. That's true, man. SeaWorld was like my boot camp. That's where it all came together. Kevin says, look at that. The dolphin is smiling already. SeaWorld rubbed off on you in a positive way, Bill. Oh, man. Ken says, where's that blowhole pointing, Becca? I have no idea what you're talking about. Flipper looks pretty happy. Agreed. Why do you think Becca has that O expression, Ken? Oh, that's true. Oh my God, that was subliminal, huh? That just came together. That's why I listened to the spacing on the paper, man. I'm just a servant of the people, man. Yeah, this is going to be the little tiny version of Savage Becca's bikini. Tiny version. There we go. All right, make sure we fill in where her hair is supposed to go. Can't leave that out. Savage Becca has some big hair. All right. Giggity goo. Channeling my inner quagmire. Pull this back just a little bit. There you go. Get a slightly better view. Definitely channeling all of those SeaWorld vibes. Ken says they have vibrators called the dolphin. Some person says the screen flicker gives the stream an edgy look. I still got to fix that. You know, I think when I get back from San Diego, what's probably going to happen is an old school fix. I was thinking about buying some better Wi-Fi extenders because they make better ones. They make some really nice ones. But at the same time, I could just run some Cat5 cable from downstairs up to the studio. I think that might be. Sometimes the old school solution is the way to go. So I think that might be what we end up doing. But I definitely want to fix the occasional glitching. You know what I mean? Not that I don't mind having an edgy look. All right, let me put some white highlights in here. And our timing is just about right. We usually like to try to keep it kind of in that 2-hour range, you know. And since we're getting ready for the trip, I kind of don't want to overdo it. And we got some packing to do tonight. We got some artwork to finish up. And hopefully, while we're in San Diego, we'll be taking a lot of video, a lot of pictures, things that we could share with everybody. Not sure if we'll be able to do live streaming from the show, only because you never know how the inside of the building is gonna do when it comes to your. I want to keep on saying reception, like it's a radio, but with your signal, you know, having a brain fart. All of my IT words have gone to hell. Yeah, all right. Kevin is asking, and how would you know that, Ken? Hmm. Old school fix, baseball bat. Yeah, baseball bat was what I was trying first, and it wasn't quite working. Now I had to buy a new monitor. Some person says when it's fixed, streams after it will be known as the post flicker mouse. Historically speaking, yes, that will be the post flicker mouse era. Will begin. We definitely need to start the post flicker mouse era. Ken says it looks like Becca is wearing pizza slices. It does. Oh my god, it totally does. Yeah, let me shade the bottom of them just a little bit. Not that I don't like pizza slices. Oh my god, they really do. Okay, maybe it looks a little bit less like pizza slices. Actually, I like the shading on the bottom better this way too. So even if it still looks like pizza slices, they're sexy pizza slices. Kevin says, pizza. Will she share with all of us? Some person says, the dolphin thinking, I smell fish, but I don't see any. Like, where's it coming from? Christopher says, looking awesome as always. Thanks, Christopher. You're awesome, dude. Thanks, man. Kevin. Ken says, I'm not complaining about pizza bikini, though. This is true. This is true. There's nothing to complain about there. Let's see. Chet says, gonna have a little tiny on the dolphin nose. What do you think? A little tiny somebody on the dolphin's nose? Maybe put Solace. Maybe Solace will be on the dolphin's nose. That could be a thing. Actually, well, I kind of like that. All right, Chet. There's going to be Chet suggested it, and now there's going to be a little tiny Solace on the dolphin's nose. You know what? Because of where we're at in the show and the amount of time it'll take me to draw this, I'll go ahead and I'll open it up for bidding. So if anybody would like to bid on the piece, we all know the rules. Anybody who came in a little bit late, you can bid whatever you want, just as long as you type in the word bid next to your number. And we should be all good to go from there. And I'll try to keep track of everything. I'll keep track of it on a sheet of paper here on the side, so I don't have to scroll back up and figure out. And I'll put a little white. I like putting that white border around the top of it too. So I'm going to put little tiny Solace over here. Let me pull the camera a little bit closer. Platinum. Platinum says, gulp, Solace. No. What the hell, man? I told you not to do it. Don't do it, man. I gotta PayPal all this money before Bill's trip. The food at the airport ain't cheap. All right, let's see. Solace. And Solace can't be wearing very much because this is a nice dolphin piece here. So let's position Solace about right here. Yeah, I miss Solace. We're gonna have to make this happen. I got quiet for a minute because I'm concentrating on where her pose is gonna go. So it's okay. I'll be noisy again in just a moment. This dolphin is spoiled. Getting all the boobage. What's up with that? She's kind of like on the front of the Titanic. It's like, maybe she could be like the last person. She doesn't necessarily need to wear a top. And she's like from this kind of futuristic kind of background, so it's like she can have like a bikini that doesn't make sense, you know. She can have one of these cool futuristic, no straps. Ooh, I kind of like this. Look at Solace, yeah, little tiny Solace. She needs some highlights. Let me get some little white highlights on her. Let's get some little highlights on her. They're in the water. They got to be wet. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Kevin says, and I owe you a book, don't I, Platinum? Oh. Some person says, I hear a portable sharpener. Those things really do put a good point on a pencil. Yeah, I depend on this darn thing. I travel everywhere with this darn thing. Platinum says, I did a thing earlier, Bill. Did you see it? No, I don't think that I did. Oh, no, I did. You sent me a little something. Yes, thank you so much for that. Yeah. We're chipping away, my friend. We're chipping away. Everything's good. Thank you. Kevin says something about a special cover for a book at Comic-Con. Christopher in with a bid at 25. Thanks, Christopher. I'm going to write you down here so I don't have to scroll back up. And we have two Christophers in the room, so I'm going to make sure I get your last name in here. All right. So you're in here for 25. Thanks, dude. I appreciate the bid. So Christopher's in the room right now with 25, just so you guys know. Let's see. Kevin says, spoiled? Ooh, rotten tongue. Platinum says it was the pirate print he did with a guy. Okay. Bill's Inner Life is coming out. No feet! Gotcha. All good. Kevin says, I remember something, but I couldn't remember what. Good in the hood. Let's see. Okay, Kevin says, I was just trying to keep up my end. Yeah, of course. Absolutely, man. You guys, you're good people, man. You know what's up. All right, so currently I've got Christopher in the room at 25. Oh, Platinum in the room with 80. Thanks so much, dude. I got to put that little white border on the outside here. Thanks, bro. Kevin knows the truth. All right, so I'll leave Platinum up on the board here for 80. And actually, you know what? I'll take 2 seconds, and I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna go get that stamp because I know you like the stamp. So the stamp is like one of my favorite things. So let me go grab that real fast. Let me see, where did I put it? I'll find it, because you know I'll find it. I got the official mouse stamp. So we're gonna make sure that we make enough room for it this time. So I got the official mouse stamp right here, bro. That way we could sign it nice and purdy like. And I think we're gonna put that stamp right in this spot right here. This is our spot here, guys. So you can see what I'm doing here. Man, I love this stamp so much. The official 2024 stamp. And it's special. It's like I don't actually stamp every single piece. So the pieces that do have them, look at that. All right, Platinum's current bid is 80. Let me see here. Ken is saying if it has a little tiny, it's a Platinum piece. Christopher says at Platinum, I knew you were going to do that, and congrats again. All good, my friend, all good. Platinum says, Mr. Mouse's fault. I warned him. You did, brother, you did. Kevin says, that needs a little blowhole action. And I might have to put that in digitally. It's like, we have to put a little something there. You know, a little water spray or something. There we go. Let's put that out here like this. Now, of course, you know I'll trim off the sides there. That's just a normal thing. So I'm going to leave this right up here just for a second, see if anybody else wants to bid, and we'll do a 10-second countdown. Hang out for a minute. Yeah, man, Comic-Con convention show. This is my it's more like my pre-packing and hopping on a plane show. So this is hanging out with you guys is what's giving me the will to live right now. So I appreciate you guys. Platinum says after he gets back, I'll calm down. Solace is in my commission too. Ah, very good, very good. That's right. Yeah, she is, and that's a big piece. That's gonna be a sweet piece. Kevin says, I want to bid 69. 69 is always a good bid. All right, we're going to go ahead and do a 10-second countdown. 9. Let me see. Let me put it like this so that way you can see the piece. I'll turn the light down just a little bit. There we go. 9, 8. And my arm's completely covering it anyway. 7. There we go. 6. 5. 4. Platinum with 8069. Oh, let me see here. I'm glitching. Our good buddy Christopher, our other Christopher, where are you, man? It's like he's bidding on the piece, and I'll show you that he's bidding on the piece here. Oh, here we go. Oh, you're gonna focus? There you go. Focus on there. Yep, here we go. But you got to bid on the chat because that's what kind of keeps it fair for everybody. So if you bid. If you bid in the chat, totally cool. But if you bid on... So you have to be on the YouTube. You have to be on the YouTube thing. On the YouTube chat. For some reason, I don't know why the Facebook chat is not synced up as well as it is with everything else. So you have to be on the YouTube show. You have to be on the YouTube channel, I should say, and on the live chat on the YouTube channel in order to get it. So that's what kind of keeps it fair for everybody. Kevin says double congrats. Now tune in to see Bill unveil my pieces at Comic-Con. Kevin, we're gonna have like a whole episode of Kevin. So let me do. Where was I at? I was on 4, 3, 2. Let me type it. There. Are you gonna let me type it? There you go. 1. Okay. Yeah, it's got to be on the regular chat where everybody else is on the YouTube channel, on the YouTube live chat. So that way, if anybody bids last minute or something doesn't pop up, it all comes through on my chat thing. So yeah, congratulations, Platinum. Thank you so much, dude. Let's see. I'm gonna write that down. Where's it? 8069. Where's it? 8069. because that's what I'm writing down. Thanks, bro. It's been a platinum evening. Let me see. Let me put this down here. Let's say got our two pieces here. Absolutely. Please, everybody, congratulate Platinum. Job well done. Supporting the studio, collecting cool artwork, having fun with everybody here. I appreciate you guys. That's what she said. Here we go. Let me turn off the old banner thing here. And yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to San Diego. It's gonna be a lot of fun once we get there. But you know, the whole idea of traveling and packing and the plane, the rental car, the whole bit is it's going to be a lot of work for me to get there. But once we're there, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. Ken says congratulations. Platinum says thank you, love you all. You're awesome, dude. You're awesome, dude. I'm glad I got good people, man. It's like you said, you guys make me look good, man. You're good friends, good people, good supporters, good collectors, good all the way around. Kevin says, love us enough to send us out random art. Well, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring Kevin's. Keep in mind that during Comic-Con, if I can't, I'm going to try my best to live stream it from Comic-Con. But Kevin has an epic haul, an epic art haul that we're going to try to live stream from the show. If the signal from inside the building is not good enough for us to actually live stream it, then I'll have all the video. I'll take a bunch of pictures and we'll cut it all together and make sure that we put a video together so everybody can see. Yeah, Kevin's gonna have a hell of a time at the show. It's gonna be awesome, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody that I'm looking forward to seeing while I'm over there. It's like I'm trying to make my list, make sure that I catch everybody. I do get to bounce around a little bit this year, more than I normally would, because I'm not in Artist Alley. Here we go. I'll put down the $2 here. It's just not a blank screen. I'm usually in Artist Alley for the entire duration of the show. This year I'm not in Artist Alley. I've got specific times that I'll be signing at First Comics, which is at booth 2001, The Space Odyssey. So booth 2001 for First Comics, and I'm also going to be at Committed Comics at table L09. So I've got specific times that I'm scheduled to be there. If you go to BillMaus.com right here, I'm also going to post it on my Facebook page just so people see. You know, it's a little easier to see it there. But if you go to my web page, I've got it posted there, the different times that we'll be at the different booths. And I'll try to load up the online store. I've got an online store that's also at BillMaus.com, and I'll have some new things there, because I see here that Christopher is asking about one of the comics. So these the Club Corrupt issues are not going to be available on my online store just yet. We have to fulfill to all of our backers first, but there will be a couple copies of Parody Division #1, which is a double issue with myself and with Cat Mouse. So there's going to be just a few copies of this available on my online store this week while we're at Comic-Con. So if you'd like to pick up a comic, there's also, if you go to my webpage, there's also at BillMaus.com. If you go to my webpage, there's on the online store, there's also a few comics that you could download for free. I've got some PDFs that you could download for your digital collections, and that way, you know, get some free comics while you're visiting. Better movie. Here's a question. Platinum says better movie, 2001 or 2010. I'm only leaning to 2001 because that one's more nostalgic for me, because that was I think those during those years, it kind of hit me at the right time when I was younger, right? So I kind of lean towards 2001. What do you guys think? Kevin says, and Huey Lewis wants a new drug. Yes. Ken says, will Dark Seas 2 be available at the con? I've heard rumors that Tom and Committed Comics are going to have a small supply of Dark Seas #2 available at the convention. I don't know for sure 100%, but that is the rumor, that is the goal, and we will see. There's also Tom and Committed Comics also has a special cosplay cover with Beat Cosplay and Amy October dressed up as Nira X and Evil Nira. He's going to have that special issue there. It's actually a recovered issue 1 from Nira X Reborn, I believe. So that's it's a special cover. It's an exclusive that's just for San Diego Comic-Con. So you might want to, if you don't message me about it while I'm at the show, then definitely message Tom while we're at the show, and see what's going on with that. So I'm going to be surprised too, with some of the things that we've got over there. So we got some exclusive prints, we got some exclusive books. So I'm looking forward to it. Kevin says 2001 is good for tripping, and 2010 has its good points. We finally understand why Hal went rogue, but we will never see 3001 made. That might be an unfortunate reality. That's true. Patang, hey, how you doing? I'm glad you're hanging out with us. We're almost about to sign off. We just auctioned off 2 pieces of artwork tonight. Here, I'll let you take a quick look at them. These were the 2 pieces of artwork that we worked on tonight and auctioned off. We're just about to go home, man. We're just about to sign off. Either is better than 2012. Yep. Kevin says, I'll have my hands on that book before any of you. Oh, man. Hey, you know what? It's been a good night. I enjoyed hanging out with everybody. This is like a good hangout. I'm glad that we do this every Saturday. Next Saturday, I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. We're going to be at the show. We're going to be back and forth. And so I'm going to play it by ear. So hopefully we can all play it by ear together. Keep your eyes open on my YouTube channel, and we will try our best to live stream while we're out there. And if not, we'll definitely be uploading a lot of videos when we get back. So keep your ears open, keep your eyes open, and hopefully we will catch up with each other and hang out again soon. All right, wish me luck, guys. I got to get ready to frickin' make sure I got my toothbrush and a change of clothes. I want to make sure that I'm presentable. So I will see you guys soon. Have a good weekend. And yeah, all that good stuff. Thanks so much. We'll be back soon. All right, bye.
Good night, Seattle.